The team meet at Shibuya, Tokyo's capital of youth culture. The large intersection and crossing here is a landmark known throughout the world. Dean, Duncan, Megan, and Natalie will leave on this 50-day adventure, with Tim set to join them later in the journey.
Good morning. So it's the day before the full series shoot of runAway, and we're off to a flying start. We've got some nice grey clouds, we've got rain, but we don't care. See you at the top of Fuji, all right? Let's go.
Mount Fuji is approximately 130 kilometers west of Tokyo. They will approach the mountain through Yamanashi Prefecture and use the Yoshida Trail to climb its peak.
Where am I meeting?
The Yoshida Trail is the original pilgrimage route up Mount Fuji. It is said to be the oldest route and first to be conquered centuries ago. The Komitake Shrine is located at the Fuji Subaru Line 5th station, and hikers can still pray before departure, just as they did here 500 years ago.
Fun start.
They start off at a brisk pace from 2,300 meters. That means only 1,500 meters of altitude to ascend and 6 kilometers of trail. Each one of those kilometers is said to take a full hour to complete.
Dean, how are you feeling?
Feeling...
Good?
How am I feeling? Pretty good, but...
How's your bag?
This bag is heavy.
Really heavy?
Yeah, quite heavy.
Are you okay?
Feels like I could be carrying Dean.
They have been blessed with good weather, meaning breathtaking views back north over the Fuji 5 Lakes area of Yamanashi. They soon find themselves above the clouds and short of breath.
We're getting there. Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Love Fuji. Love it.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Mountain huts can be found on all routes of Mount Fuji at various altitudes. Expect very little space or privacy, but shelter enough to help you recoup your strength for the rest of the climb.
So I really wanted to tell you guys that after last year's trail, climbing here on the Yoshida Trail, the shorter one, is much easier, and it's a breeze, but it's not. This pack is heavy, these legs are getting really tired, but we're over halfway, and I'll tell you what takes my mind off of this pain. It's looking out over there, you can see Fuji Kawaguchiko. Looks beautiful in this last of the sunlight. It's an amazing shadow, check that out.
Alright, so we're about 3,200 meters, nearly to 9th station, and I can feel the altitude starting to kick in. Yeah. So I'm going to use some oxygen to take the edge off. That's good.
Just made for Japanese noses. Wow.
A little bit.
Oh yeah.
Darkness falls on Mount Fuji. Often conquering this mountain means climbing in the dark, so you can reach the summit for the spectacular sunrise.
Well, why are they inside this?
I would say, especially the 5 yen's very lucky in Japan. So that's kind of people paying their respects to the gods, I would say. Keeping them safe, making sure that Fuji rests, no volcanic eruptions, no big typhoons coming in. Right, I've got a little space in the traffic, so I'm gonna give it a little bow here.
Cool.
Right, let's go.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Like, you wouldn't have thought you'd come to the top of Mount Fuji and have to queue. This is the only mountain in the world where you have to queue. But I'm British, so we're used to that.
In the early morning, before first light, they reach the summit. Hikers should expect to share the peak with hundreds of other successful climbers. For now, they seek shelter in a hut at the summit and reflect on the climb.
Yeah, that could be nice.
Just like,
A cup of tea.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I want soup, I want something. My fingertips are frozen.
They have conquered Japan's highest mountain and will wait for the sunrise.
Climbing Mount Fuji must be different from climbing any other mountain in the world. Every year, more people summit this peak than any other on Earth, by far. This means that as opposed to a feeling of remoteness on a mountain, you often find yourself in a queue of hikers as you near the top. Somewhere else in the world, this might be problematic, but in a country where cooperation is everything, climbing Fuji as an army of many is all part of the experience, and is the reason that we think the first soul of Japan should be kyoryoku, the Japanese word for camaraderie.
Next time on Runaway, Dean is left stranded at the base of Mount Fuji. The team discover wasabi ice cream, and they reach the coastline and continue on by kayak.
It's time